I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind?
In recent days, Korean media and the international fanbase have been shocked by the surprising news. BTS's Jungkook has secretly flown to Los Angeles, LA. There has been no official announcement from HYB or Calvin Klein, but several reliable sources have confirmed that Jungkook's departure this time is more than just a personal trip. Sources in the fashion world say Jungkook is scheduled to meet directly with Calvin Klein CEO Jonathan Bottomley to discuss a large-scale global project that could mark a new step in his international career. While Jungkook has long been known as a global ambassador for Calvin Klein, rumors suggest this meeting marks a new phase in their collaboration. It's not just a photo campaign or advertisement, but the possibility of a much larger collaboration, something that could change the direction of the K-pop fashion industry to an unprecedented level. Some fans are even speculating that Jungkook will be the main face for Calvin Klein's new 2026 collection, or even release the long-desired exclusive JKXCK collaboration collection. If true, this would be historic, not just for Calvin Klein, but also for the K-pop world, where a Korean idol has a significant influence on the direction of a world-class fashion brand. Before his departure to LA, Jungkook made a mysterious post on the platform Weverse. He simply wrote, "Something exciting is coming. Please wait for it." That simple sentence has now become the subject of much speculation. Many armies have only just realized that the message was a subtle hint about an upcoming project. And sure enough, just a few days later, Jungkook was caught by paparazzi at Incheon Airport wearing all black, a hat, and a mask, as if trying to keep his identity low-key. However, his casual and effortless style remained a hot topic on social media. Upon his arrival in LA, some lucky fans reported seeing Jungkook getting out of a black SUV in the Beverly Hills area, which also happens to be home to Calvin Klein's headquarters. Interestingly, according to local media reports, a renowned fashion photographer was also spotted at the same location. Many believe they're preparing for an imminent release, perhaps an exclusive photo shoot, or even Calvin Klein's latest global campaign for the upcoming season. Typically, meetings between ambassadors and brand teams involve only creative directors or campaign managers. However, the fact that Jungkook met directly with Calvin Klein's CEO suggests this is no ordinary collaboration. Jonathan Bottomley is known as a visionary in the fashion world. He often chooses public figures who embody not only the brand's image, but also the spirit and direction of global pop culture. And in the eyes of many, Jungkook embodies today's global generation: young, bold, charming, and influential. This connection is also inseparable from Jungkook's reputation as a global cultural icon, who naturally bridges the worlds of music and fashion. Since becoming a Calvin Klein ambassador, every one of his looks, from black and white photo shoots to the My Calvin's campaign video, has gone viral, racking up millions of engagements within hours. In fact, sales of products worn by Jungkook often spike dramatically in various countries, a phenomenon now known as the Jungkook effect. Jungkook's arrival in LA has clearly cemented his status as one of the most influential icons in global entertainment. In the past 2 years, he has transcended various industry boundaries, from music, advertising, fashion, to digital cultural influence. Furthermore, several international fashion observers have even stated that Jungkook has successfully brought back the iconic essence of Calvin Klein to the modern era, a combination of sensuality, confidence, and American simplicity, now blended with Asian charm. If this new collaboration materializes, it's not impossible that Jungkook will become the global ambassador with the largest contract in the brand's history. Some fans have even speculated that he might design his own concept for the next campaign, as Calvin Klein is known for giving creative freedom to its ambassadors with strong visions. Hashtags like #JungkookInLA and #JKXCalvinKlein immediately topped the trending charts on Twitter and TikTok. Thousands of fans have been analyzing every little detail, from the outfit he wore at the airport to the car he drove in LA. International media outlets such as Vogue Korea, Elle, and WWD have also begun highlighting this rumor, writing that Calvin Klein may be preparing its most ambitious fashion collaboration with a K-pop idol. Meanwhile, a few days after news of Jungkook's departure to LA, leading fashion outlets like Vogue US, Harper's Bazaar, and WWD, Women's Wear Daily, began subtly alluding to the K-pop star's presence in Los Angeles. An exclusive Vogue article even wrote, "Jungkook's presence in LA isn't just a visit, it's a statement. Calvin Klein is preparing something monumental." This statement immediately sparked a wave of speculation. An unnamed source in the fashion industry revealed that Calvin Klein is working on a new global campaign for 2026, and Jungkook is believed to be the main face and creative muse behind the new concept. What surprised many was the news that CEO Jonathan Bottomley himself was directly involved in the concept and production of the campaign, something that is extremely rare, even in the world of world-class fashion. Several sources in LA also reported that the Calvin Klein creative team had booked an exclusive studio in West Hollywood for a private photo shoot. Legendary photographers Myrta Lass and Marcus Pigott, who have photographed global celebrities like Rihanna and David Beckham, are reportedly involved in this project. If true, this is not just a collaboration, but a grand statement that will solidify Jungkook's position as a true global icon. The hashtag #JKXCK began appearing on Twitter and TikTok after several Fashion Insider accounts shared a mysterious image featuring the letters JK with the Calvin Klein logo underneath. In the image, which appears to be a campaign teaser, the silhouette of a man with a tattoo on his arm is visible, a striking resemblance to Jungkook. Fans immediately reacted. In less than 2 hours, the hashtag had garnered over 15 million views on TikTok. Many believe this project will be a limited edition collaboration between Jungkook and Calvin Klein, with the idol directly involved in the design and selection of the visual concept. Rumors suggest that the main theme of the campaign will be freedom. Fearless. Jungkook, a symbol of freedom and self-expression that aligns with Jungkook's image throughout his career. Interestingly, several insiders also mentioned that HYB is fully supporting this project, with plans to feature musical elements that represent Jungkook's artistic side. This means that this collaboration isn't just about fashion, but also has the potential to be a fusion of music, visual art, and Jungkook's personal identity. As soon as the JKXCK rumor broke, social media exploded. Armies around the world expressed their pride in Jungkook's big move. Many believe that Jungkook is no longer just an ambassador, but a vital part of Calvin Klein's new history. Several fashion influencers in New York even called this project the rebirth of the Calvin Klein identity in the Gen Z era. A fashion critic from the New York Times wrote, "Jungkook is redefining what it means to be a global fashion icon. He doesn't just wear the brand, he becomes the brand." This comment accurately illustrates how Jungkook has transcended the boundaries between celebrity and fashion icon. He is not just the face of a brand, but a representation of the brand's values: authenticity, boldness, and universal appeal. Several paparazzi accounts in Los Angeles posted photos of Jungkook exiting a modern glass building in Beverly Hills. He was seen wearing a black leather jacket with a small Calvin Klein logo on the chest, dark denim pants, and classic white sneakers. Interestingly, behind him were several Calvin Klein staffers carrying mood boards and large bags bearing the CK Studio logo. Another leak stated that Jungkook had a 2-day photo shoot, and an exclusive interview with Vogue US magazine would follow shortly after the official campaign launch. If this schedule is accurate, the full-scale release of the Jungkook x Calvin Klein campaign will likely be announced before the end of 2025. From Seoul to Los Angeles, from the music scene to the design room, Jungkook continues to prove himself as an unstoppable global force. His meeting with Calvin Klein's CEO in LA was more than just a work event, but rather a symbol of a major transition in his career, from idol to global cultural icon. If the JKXCK project were to materialize, it would be a historic moment. For the first time, a Korean singer would become not only a brand ambassador, but also a co-creator of one of the world's most influential fashion labels. And now, the whole world is waiting for the day Calvin Klein finally officially announces this project. Because when Jungkook's name appears in a campaign, one thing is certain: nothing will ever be the same again.